recently moderating a fireside chat when an audience member who is RK posed the question to myself and my co-panelist, what are you unlearning as an entrepreneur? And for me, the answer was very simple, but it was very strategic. I'm unlearning urgency. We live in a fast-paced society with instant gratification, constant communication at the palm of our hands, and as a result, there are anxious people all around us. Honestly, enough is enough with that. As an entrepreneur who manages my own deals, produces concepts for partnerships, writes the copy, I'm the on-camera talent, I do all the hiring and the payroll, I do speaking engagements, I'm traveling for partnerships and work, just to name a few. There's always an unlimited list of tasks at hand that I need to complete, and that means that sometimes some of those things feel like they're urgent, but I obviously can't get all of that done at once. And very few of those tasks, if any of them, are urgent. We're talking about communicating things and experiences and content on a platform that did not exist 30 years ago, so I'm pretty sure the world won't end if it doesn't get done right now, today. And as much as I love a quick, constant recap of what I have going on in my life, I love being present and being able to enjoy the space and place that I'm in even more. And as someone with a background in social media management, my craft and my creativity in that craft was curated in urgency. I was the voice of the mayor and the city government on social media, and so I was rushing and racing to post the recap of one initiative before heading over to the next one that could be within an hour or an hour and a half of completion of the last one. And so as an entrepreneur, I sometimes get briefs and partnership asks for things that should have been done yesterday when we haven't even discussed a partnership agreement. And that's just not gonna cut it for me. Urgent is defined as needing an immediate action, something crucial and critical. And my lifestyle content is neither of those things. Like, it never gave urgent. Urgent care makes sense, but urgent influence, not so much. So keep in mind that other people's lack of planning does not become our responsibility or our urgency. And what happens when we exist in an urgent environment constantly? Number one is unnecessary stress that leads down to a whole bunch of other things, from our physical and mental health, and also just how we see and view the world and our ability to be present and have clarity. And I know a lot of creatives say that we work well under pressure, but what would happen if we didn't put that pressure on ourselves? If we gave our creativity opportunity to grow, room to be inspired, and room to breathe more life into the projects? How much better would we be if we gave our creativity intention instead of urgency? And also room and time for ourselves to rest. I realized that there were a lot of things in my own life that I was making urgent that just didn't need to be done right here and right now. A lot of deadlines that were self-proclaimed for projects that nobody even knew about were causing me unnecessary stress. So we can be the source of our own stress when we constantly exist in an urgent environment, and when we have this mix of poor planning and poor project management. It's just a recipe for disaster. So what would happen if instead of something being urgent, we approached it with calm and intention? Instead of feeling like something needed a response right away, there was dedicated time daily for responses. And what if the exhale that we take at the end of a task existed all throughout the execution of it? So this is my invitation from me to you and from me to me to play at your own pace. From setting up your own success metrics to making sure that the timelines you have are realistic, we create our own pace. No one will die if some social media lifestyle content isn't posted within 2 hours. And everyone will be okay if this email isn't responded to within 20 minutes of you sending it. We have to set and communicate realistic expectations and boundaries so we don't drive ourselves crazy, but also we allow the people we're communicating with to tone it down a notch, because it could get real crazy. You can set your own parameters, like I respond to emails within 48 hours and need at least 2 weeks to execute a partnership. So ask yourself, what in your life right now feels urgent but isn't? How can you invite more ease in? And how can you eliminate some of that pressure from existing in urgent environments? Unlearning urgency requires us to look at all of the things that we learned about our value, about our worth, about timelines, about projects, productivity, and success, and to tell all of those things, if they are not conducive to our current lifestyles and environment, that I am going to learn a new way of thinking, being, and showing up. So on my journey to unlearning this, if this resonates with you, I would love to hear some things that you're planning to do to unlearn urgency in the comments, or even if it's something separate, what is something that you're unlearning in your life right now? Because we're all a work in progress together. So until next time, like, follow, and subscribe for more.